Hey, good Friday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia First Alert Weather Center with your weather update here on your May 2nd, 2025. Now, before we get going, we always like to say thank you and welcome aboard all our new followers here on our growing channel. And if you're not yet officially a follower, or perhaps you're not exactly sure, please go to the link down below in the comments section. It'll take you right here to the main Facebook page right there. And you're going to hit that like button in the upper right-hand corner. And that way you're officially a follower here on the North Georgia First Alert Weather Center Facebook page. Now, if you happen to be watching on the YouTube side, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future content. All right, we're in store for a pretty active weather afternoon, especially going into tonight with some weather. So I wanted to make sure I updated your forecast here on the main Facebook page before we did our severe weather coverage a little bit later today. So let's go ahead and dive into it right now. As we're looking at some wet roads, we've already had a few scattered showers, a few rumbles of thunder up here near Helen. Has some reports of some small hail already in advance of the main line that's coming at us. So definitely a bit wet and rainy up here across North Georgia for today. Also looking at some wet conditions over here in Blue Ridge as well for this afternoon. So keep that umbrella handy. You might need it as we do have some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the area. All right, so look at that radar right now as you're seeing the scattered storms heading up here toward extreme northeast Georgia. Already got a severe thunderstorm warning way up there heading into South Carolina. And we got some storms down here across metro Atlanta. So we're going to see these individual cells this afternoon. Could not rule out an isolated severe before the main threat gets toward us as we head in toward tonight. So keep that in mind here for the rest of the afternoon. Here's the severe thunderstorm watch box that goes until 5 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, 4 o'clock Central. Already getting some warnings back over here. So my plan is once we start our severe weather coverage, we're going to be doing it on the Weather Nerds YouTube channel. I will put the link down below here so you guys can check on that and also post it here as well for you guys to follow. So we'll look out for that, okay? All right, so let's look at the big picture here on the satellite imagery. We're getting that daytime heating really starting to kind of juice up the atmosphere, seeing these thunderstorms flaring up here across portions of Tennessee, stretching back into Arkansas and into Texas, and it's all across the southeast. You're going to be getting in on this hot and heavy afternoon here, as we do expect a pretty significant chance for some damaging winds. That's our main threat here going in toward tonight. So again, right now we're thinking the main timing coming in around after 5 or 6 as the squall line comes in, seeing the warnings back off here toward the west. So the highest risk will be across extreme northwest Georgia, but as the line progresses through, we are expecting it to kind of lose a little bit of its punch, so as it moves on through the area. So let's go look at the regional model data here as we kind of got this loop. We've got several rounds of rain and thunderstorms that are going to be coming for us. Going into Sunday's going to look great. Sunday's not going to looking bad here at all, but we see it kind of got one wave coming on here initially through, and then we got other waves coming in here for tomorrow. Then finally, this last line coming on here Saturday night. There may be a scattered shower early in the morning on Sunday morning, but I think during the day on Sunday we're looking pretty good. So a 50-50 weekend. Saturday's not looking good at all. Sunday's looking much better there as we go through this. So let me go ahead and time you through this once again. I'm going to go ahead and slow this down for you here and kind of highlight a couple things here as we go on through here for time. We're going to freeze this for right there. All right, so as we're going in for tonight, so let's back this up here. Again, watching that main line coming in across North Georgia. This is when the most intense stuff will be coming in here, coming in the evening. This is slowed down just a little bit, but I think coming in here through the evening hours is when the heavier stuff comes on through. And then we got little rounds of rain coming at us here again. We get a bit of a break as we head toward tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning's looking all right, but we got more rain coming in here as we go until the afternoon. This is 12 o'clock. We got more rain coming in here there. And then we got looks like another squall line here as we go to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So tomorrow's severe weather risk is only marginal. So we got that line that's going to be coming on through the area here. And as that moves on through, and then once it goes on through, we'll see things begin to improve. This is at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Looks like the front sweeps on through. And then may have a few scattered showers for the early morning hours there on Sunday. I don't think it's going to mount a whole lot there, but I do have a slight chance in there for Sunday morning. And then we'll see just kind of a bit of a breezy and cooler day. Temperatures mostly in the 70s for highs, low to mid 70s at that as we go in towards your Sunday. So let's go ahead and look at your forecast maps. I'll go ahead and step you through this, kind of watch that little timestamp there as we kind of track these cold fronts moving through our area. So again, going in toward Saturday morning, a high rain chance there for Saturday, obviously. And there's the high rain chance going into late in the day on Saturday. Sunday morning, we start to see things begin to improve. Couldn't rule out a few morning showers potentially, but drier in the afternoon. Then we got high pressure building in here, looking very nice here across the southeast on Monday. This is a little cutoff low that'll be sitting over portions of the Ohio River Valley, and that's what's going to be responsible for these unseasonably cool temperatures. And then we'll see things begin to improve going into Tuesday. The tail end of this forecast period, I'm going to tell you, going into the end of next week, Not a lot of model continuity on this one. So we got the rain chances coming back on Thursday especially, and I do linger that into Friday as well. I got about a 50% chance of rain going into Friday of next week. In fact, one of the models was actually hinting at maybe a cold air wedge coming in here. So I expect some temperature changes, and we might see some changes on the day 6 and 7 on the forecast period. So just want to put that out there before we got too far ahead of ourselves there. All right. So let's look at your forecast here for tomorrow. We're looking at a good chance of showers and thunderstorms. Again, the main rain threat will be coming in here for tonight. I know I typoed that. My apologies. But again, we'll be looking at the main rain threat tonight, going in for tomorrow, and then it looks like by tomorrow night we'll see things begin to clear on out. Here we go with our lows, basically upper 50s to low 60s here across the area for tomorrow. Looking at a good chance of thunderstorms coming in for tonight with that initial round coming on through, and then we get more thunderstorms for tomorrow. Thunderstorms likely tomorrow. A little bit breezier, southwest wind at 10 to 20. Cooler where the rain starts a little bit sooner, a little milder off toward the east, obviously there, but we'll stay into 70s and 80s, and then it looks like we'll see a very nice day again. Like I said, Sunday's looking pretty good. So here we go with our regional forecast. Rain will be a little bit later getting off toward the east here for tomorrow. 70 in Memphis, 76 in Jackson, 80 in New Orleans, 71 in Birmingham, 79 in Atlanta, and 81 degrees down in Columbus. Your 7-day forecast looking like this. Again, we got that high rain chance for tomorrow. That 30% chance of a shower maybe early in the morning. We'll have building sunshine for the afternoon on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday looking very nice indeed, 70s and 50s. We'll increase the clouds on Wednesday, and then there's our rain chances there for Thursday and Friday. And there's some question marks on temperature a little bit going into day 6 and 7, especially if we get a cooler wedge in here or not. We'll mainly forecasting wedges 7 days out. It's a little bit tricky. We'll wait and see on that. So again, we are going to expect some severe weather here for tonight. Facebook will not allow me to do live. This page technically is not 60 days old yet, so I'm not allowed to do it. So what I'll do is once I start streaming on the YouTube platform on my Weather Nerds, which is my main basically YouTube channel, I will put the link over here on the Facebook page, and then you guys can come over and watch the coverage from there. It's the best I can do for right now until we get this thing 60 days old, and then we can go on. Basically, Facebook, I don't know if we'll ever get the other page back, and at this point I don't care anymore. We're just kind of rebuilding what we got here, and then once we get past June, we'll be able to do lives pretty regularly without any problems. All right, that's y'all's update for now. You guys be good, stay safe, and again, I appreciate everybody checking out the channel. We'll talk to you here real soon. Bye-bye.